Oh man, it's a video game. Where have I seen this before? Well, I mean, you've probably seen several if you've been, watching my channel or even anyone else's channel. Let's be perfectly honest. I mean, video games are kind of everywhere. I mean, there are probably some channels out there that don't have video games on them, but that's beside the point. This is Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. I'm LP it. You may or may not have seen this coming. I don't know. It's not so much that you saw it coming, but it was something I was planning to do for a while anyway. All my cords are now tangled all around each other, and it is the best thing in the world. How do I even play video games? Freaking heck, I have to enter my name. Name entering is just the worst thing. Like, it's not even relative, or related even, to this video game, and yet I am still compelled to name myself G-Guy, as ever. It's a thing that I have to do. I'm aware you can enter cheat codes or whatever from that screen, but I don't have time for that. That's just silly. I'm Miss Wrinkly Kong. I was in a school once, and then I decided to not be in a school. Yes, if you need to save your game, you can call me here anytime. For free this time, instead of charging you. That was kinda lame, let's be perfectly honest. This is my stuff that I don't have. Congrats me on having 0 things. Lost World, what channel is that on? I think that's a reference, but I don't have time for references. I have time for Funky's Rentals. That's what I have time for. Hey there, Funky Donkey Kong, man. You used to have airplanes, but now you got boats. Boats and toddlers. Boats and toddlers. That's a weird business venture you got going on there, but I mean, whatever you want to do, I guess. It's all up to you. Catch you later. Ah, yes. Finally, we can move onward to adventure. There's an obvious thing that I am skipping because I just want to go and play the game. Freaking heck. I'll worry about side content later because I am a monkey with a ponytail. That's all that matters in the world. So, compared to DKC 2, Donkey Kong Country 2, for those of you not in the acronym know-how, this game's a little bit different in that you are Dixie and newcomer Kitty completely ruins the whole DK naming scheme and whatnot. You can switch the characters you want at any time, as it was before. You actually have slightly different properties depending on who is the main player. Kong. Kitty can throw Dixie very high. That is his power. Dixie, on the other hand, can throw Kitty not as high, but he slams the ground in such a way that allows me to get to the B barrel. That was the game mechanic explanation, and now I gotta collect 50 stars. It's a bonus game, where I have to do that thing that I just said. Dixie can do the hair twirl, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed me doing that already. Or in, the second game that existed. This game has Kong letters still. This game also has this guy. I think his name is Coin. He has the DK coin, but you have to hit him in the back in order to get it. They start getting kind of crazy with that in the future, so get ready to have some fun. I found some secrets. Oh no, I can swim. Actually, come to think of it, this is the first time where we've had to swim and platform in the same level. Usually, it's just one or the other. I mean, breaking new boundaries here in Donkey Kong Country the Third. Breaking all of the boundaries, all of the logic. We gotta collect green bananas. 15 of them, in fact. From the second game, we had bonus games like collect the stars, find the coin, etc. It did not have this game, though. The collecting green bananas game is a new thing to this one. They have, preset spots they can appear, but then they, appear in random places. You do have a time limit to collect them, though, and then, obviously, an overall time limit to complete the whole thing. In case that wasn't obvious by the big numbers on the screen, this is an elephant! Hooray for elephants! Elephants can suck up barrels with their nose. It's a well-known fact that all elephants are equipped with this exact ability, and then they explode when a no elephants allowed sign is involved. Just literally explode to death, repeatedly and forever. This is the end of the stage flag, by the way. That was the first level. We had some limbo fun times. If you want to know if you collected everything, the flags get the little yellow flag if you got the DK coin, and they're fully waving in the breeze when you got all the bonuses. Otherwise, they'll be slightly droopy, and that's not what we want. We don't want that. We gotta get all of the bonuses. This is the mill level. I don't know what they're milling here, but it is a mill, and it exists. There are mice involved, and I just bounced all over them. These are bear coins, by the way. They'll be more relevant eventually, but for right now, they're just kind of there. They exist. I mean, they're really not that important in the grand scheme of things. Something I don't care for in this game is they changed the zingers to be like these buzzsaw bees. It's just a little bit weird, I have to say. I mean, it's going for an aesthetic, because this game kind of has like a mechanical aesthetic. It's not really noticeable until later in the game, but it exists. So, you know, there is that, I guess. I mean, I understand why they changed it to be that, but it just, I don't know. I got so used to seeing them crazy bees, and now all of a sudden they're just not there anymore. Instead replaced with robots. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. That was a bonus room, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed. I also don't know if you noticed the gimmick of this level being I have to pull on those things to open the doors. Man, I have to explain everything. This is Kirby 3. No, this is Donkey Kong Country 3. Gosh, get it right, myself. What are you even talking about? Honestly. I don't know if I have to keep rushing here, but I did it anyway. Obviously, I was rewarded with a buzzsaw in my face. Kitty has a freaking huge hitbox, and I do not like that. It's really a good time to be a toddler. A gigantic toddler who is much bigger than his... I'm not entirely sure the relation between Kitty and Dixie, to be perfectly honest. Funky might have been talking about it, but let's be honest, no one pays attention to what Funky has to say. He's just too funky. That's all that matters. You know, just he's super fast in Mario Kart. No one even cares about his other qualities. Not a single bit. These are barrel cannons. They were more prevalent in, like, the first game and have never really been since. I can totally fit through that door, but for whatever reason, the game just says, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I did this once, and I will never do it again. Not ever, even once. I don't even have to use the barrels. I can, like, just run for it, because it's like, whatever, man. Whatever, man. I used to be two monkeys, and now I'm a single monkey, and it's a sad day in the world. If only I could be more. I believe this is a trick where you want to go over to the left, and then I failed at it by missing all of the secrets in the world. So now I get to replay the level again, because you might notice I never found the DK coin. I know exactly where it is, but usually I have Dixie by that point. Oops. Well, alright. Alright, that didn't take long. Let's gently hover downward as Kitty just kind of floats there. Awkwardly, and, well, I mean, it's mostly awkwardly. So, the DK coin, as it were, is here. Don't push me away, I need your money. I'm pretty sure it's money. Does this count as money? I don't know. What confused me last time is I remembered the green balloon here, but, like, it's, I don't know, it confused me. The color of the flag, by the way, is just, you know, which Kong beats the stage, actually. This is Wrinkly's save cave. I can use it to save. Yes. Aw, look, she fell asleep. Well, that was quick. Oh, well, I'ma save my game. I have less than 0 things. Well, more than 0 things, actually. Less than 0 would be bad. I'd be paying her things. And we just don't do that. In this video game, you can swim on the world map. It's new and original. Hello, you're a bear. How's it going? I'm Barnacle. I got a shell collection. You know, if you wanted to get this bird from me, if you had a shell, golly, that would be good. Sadly, I do not have such a thing, Mr. Barnacle Man. I'm going to Tidal Trouble, by the way. Tidal Trouble is a place that I can go to. That's the thing. Oh, man, that guy right off the bat. Alright. The way to do this is to throw Dixie up there. Something I didn't say about throwing Dixie as opposed to throwing Kitty is that she'll actually make you go up there instead of Kitty just kind of slamming the ground and warping back to Dixie awkwardly. Because you might have seen that in the first level. By the way, the gimmick of this level is that the water has a current and it moves not very fast. But it is there, it exists, these guys are green and cause lag on occasion. It's the best gameplay mechanic you ever did see. These fish are just super keen on, you know, staying in one place forever. I need to see Mr. Swordfish, but sadly, I have missed Mr. Swordfish. I believe I know where he is, but for some reason, I just neglected to find him. He was back here all along. Finally, I can transform into a swordfish. My lifelong dream complete. Engard is like the only animal buddy that you can play as that has been in all 3 Donkey Kong Country games. So good on him. I mean, that is if you don't count Returns and Tropical Freeze and any other game in the future as, you know, a separate entity, I guess. If you don't count it as a separate entity, then, well... Actually, isn't Ungard in them somehow anyway? I don't remember, honestly. I know Rambi is. Rambi's not in this game, actually. It's a very sad day when you can't have a rhinoceros. It's also a very sad day when you try to jump over a buzzsaw bee and, well, exactly what you expected to happen happens. Unfortunate things. As ever. Water is for stupid people who believe in the laws of hydrodynamics. So, this part introduces a mechanic I'm not a big fan of. Kitty can kind of do like this water skipping thing, and I don't quite remember how to do it, so, yeah, just proper timing with your jumps off of the water. That's how that works. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, too, because the game doesn't really openly tell you this, or if it does, I don't remember where it says it. But, like, you get one shot at getting up there, and it's very unlikely you're gonna know about that trick by this point. So, you know, I'm honestly surprised I got there the first try, so I'm okay with this. I am more than okay with this. I mean, if you do fail the bonus, you might have noticed I do, you know, stick around in places. There's a crack in the floor. It leads me to a balloon. Heck yeah! I sure do love balloons. Maybe someday I'll get an extensive collection of balloons, but for right now, I'm gonna go onward to Skitters Row. It's a place where Skitters line up in a row, ostensibly. I don't know what that's about, but, whoa, man! That guy's not wearing any clothing in the snowy hemisphere place. What's up with that? He's gonna freeze to death. Unfortunate. That barrel exploded on his feet, and it didn't do anything. Oh no. Barrels defying the laws of physics. Not in my video games. Can't have that. Also, like, just random snow level in the middle of this, like, lake area. This is another type of bonus game, by the way, where you just gotta defeat all the dudes. Yep, I defeated all the dudes. Take that, dudes. Alright. You can also do like well, for Dixie, it's not a roll attack, it's like a hair twirl, but for Kitty, it's a roll attack. You can do that thing, by the way. Oh man, The DK coins get more and more obnoxious as the game goes on, but for right now, they are just kinda there. Well, I mean, I guess the one in the second level was a little less kinda there. This is kinda tricky, because I have to tank a hit, apparently, to get into this bonus barrel. I mean, I don't if I play better, but I didn't play better. So, there! Take that, everybody! I didn't need to defeat all the enemies, but I did it anyway. Because I am just, you know, a genocidal maniac. Like most babies, to be perfectly honest. Let's just be real here. What do you think babies are thinking about? Nothing but homicide. Genocide, not homicide. Why would babies think of homicide? What am I even speaking about? These are not things I should be speaking about in this video game, Fun Times. They just aren't. There's a happy little snowman in the background. He is disapproving, I should say, of my actions. I'm sorry, snowman, I'm sorry. I've failed you. Maybe next time I won't fail you. But you also won't be in the next video, so I guess we'll never know what the snowman thinks of me. Anyway, I'll see you later, and goodbye.